Good evening, cast and crew members and parents and staff of the Prexie Musical Theater. This is Mr. Olson giving a quick video update about the status of the show. The first thing I should start with is that the show is not being canceled at this time. Our plan is to postpone, and as soon as we're able to return back to the school, go back onto our original schedule with our 2 dress rehearsals and our day show programming, and then lead into our Thursday and Friday night performances and Saturday afternoon matinee. What I can't tell you though is anything concrete. All I can share with right now is tentative plans for what we hope to do when we return. As of right now, I do not have a lot of information regarding the closing of the school. I found out just as soon as everybody else did that we were intending on being closed down for the rest of this month. We had to move quickly just this Friday morning to make a lot of the decisions that we've made. So I apologize for the lack of heads up on this, but we're doing the best that we can. As of right now, looking at the calendar, the original spring break for this year was planned to start on April 8th, and then it was supposed to end on April 13th. I'm unsure if our time out of school is going to count against us or not, but I'm going to plan first, assuming that it is not going to count against our spring break. If that is the case, obviously I can't schedule a show during spring break anyway. And then the other issue too is that falls along Easter, and I really can't try to make plans to run a show during that time. Um, we wouldn't be able to get musicians or certain members to be able to attend that day due to various obligations that usually occur during that holiday, including seeing family and friends. And some people work for churches and other things like that. So we certainly can't mess with that date. So instead, what I was looking at was more towards April 23rd, April 24th, and April 25th. That's a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. Some of you who are members of the Prexie Performers will probably recognize those dates because that was the original intention of doing the play during those times. I'm certainly not trying to be weird by pushing on those dates, but if I look at the calendar, we would return from spring break on the 13th. That would give us an opportunity to have our dress rehearsal on April 18th, our second dress rehearsal on April 20th in the evening, a day practice on April 22nd, and then we would be able to do the show dates that I just mentioned previously. That right now seems to be our best option. It would work logistically for the most people. If spring break for some reason ends up getting affected by our time away from school, then of course I would try to select an earlier week and move quicker. But I can't guarantee those things. I actually have no idea what the schedule is going to look like when we come back on the 31st. A lot of things are still up in the air regarding that. What I can assure you is that we will do the best that we can to move the show forward and quickly. Obviously, we don't want to wait too long. And also, I absolutely want to see the Prexie performers put on their play as well. And so the sooner that we can put on a good show ourselves, the sooner that the members of our cast can go on to doing their final play performance as well and show our community the best that the Prexies can be. So for now, all I'm going to ask you guys to do, let's keep positive thoughts. Let's not think about doomsday scenarios that we can't control. Let's just keep working together to plan ahead and do the best that we can. I know that it'll be a little bit difficult if we're away for so long to try to remember all that stuff that we've done, but I'm confident in your guys' ability. I've been proud of you all season. You guys have been showing up to practices and putting in a lot of hard work. I was actually very confident going into this Saturday dress rehearsal. Sure, there were going to be things that we needed to work on, but that's every show. But I really, really did not feel any kind of sense of trepidation or nervousness or anxiousness about how that dress rehearsal was going to go this Saturday. Now, of course, that leads to my final closing. Obviously, practices of any kind are currently canceled. We're not even allowed to be out on the facility right now. I would get in a lot of trouble if we actually showed up and tried to do anything right now. So, no practice. Please do not come on Saturday. If other people have not been in school or don't know what's going on, please share this video and let them know. And I will constantly update you as I get more information. So if I get an email letting me know what the scheduling is supposed to be, and that's going to somehow affect our calendar, then of course I will contact you as soon as I can and make another video with another update of some kind. Other than that, please be well, and I hope to see you guys sooner than later.